Hello and thank you for joining our DAS video series. In today's short video, we will be covering our complex option orders. The DAS complex option order feature is a great tool in assisting traders with their complex option trades. It can help set up many different types of option strategies, along with providing tips relating to the specific spread you are planning to trade. Please note that as a trader, you must be granted permission to trade complex options by your corresponding broker or administrator before trading. Also, the complex option orders are only supported by certain routes. Be sure to check with your broker to see if they support those specific routes. Complex option orders. To access the complex option orders window, go to Trade and select it from the drop-down menu to bring up the following option window. The upper left-hand corner is where you'll be entering the underlying stock symbol for your trade. For our example, I will use MSFT, Microsoft. When I hit enter, you will see the stock symbol on the title bar above, along with its corresponding level 1 quote. The next field is where you will select which account you wish to trade for. If you are trading for multiple accounts, simply highlight the account you wish to allocate this trade to. The next field over is where you will select which route or exchange you are going to use. You will also be indicating whether it will be a limit or market order. For our example, we will be using a limit order. TIF stands for time in force, and this is where you will indicate the order's life cycle. Net reflects the net spread you wish to set for your limit order. A positive value indicates a debit spread, or what you're willing to pay, while a negative value indicates a credit spread, or the net amount you wish to have credited to your account. Please note that this does not apply to market orders. It only applies to limit orders. For our example, I'm going to set a net credit spread of $1. The next field over, AON, is where you would indicate an all or nothing condition on your order. Please note, however, that not all routes support an AON condition. This field here is where you'll select your spread type. DAS supports all the spread types you see here listed in the drop-down menu. It is worth mentioning, however, that not all routes support all spread types. So if a route doesn't support a particular spread type, you will receive a rejection message in this area here indicating as such. For our example here, I will choose a call credit spread. Once you've selected your desired spread type, you will see the different legs of the spread necessary to create that particular spread. For this trade here, we have two legs, one to purchase and one to sell a call. Here is where you will select your desired month and strike. Before I enter my month and strike details, a quick glance at the green bar below provides me a quick tip for this option trade. The tip suggests that the strike price for my put should be lower for this credit spread. For this example, I will purchase the June 16 call with a strike price of 30. Knowing that the strike for selling my call should be lower, I will choose to sell the June 16 call with a strike price of 29. Once the strike is selected, the bid and ask for the option is reflected here. The boxes here indicate volume. So this particular trade is for a total of 2 contracts. If I wanted to customize or alter this order by adding another leg, I would do so by clicking on the Add Leg button here. To delete it, I will simply hit the X at the end of the leg. Once my parameters are set, I hit Send Order and the order is sent to the market. Looking at the Open Orders window, I would like to point out 2 things. First, the price here indicates the bid or ask on the option at the time I've sent the order. Here we see that the spread at the time I placed the order was 58 cents. The spread of 58 cents does not meet our net spread of $1 that we set for our order. Consequently, our order will not be considered for execution until our minimum net spread of $1 is met. The second thing I would like to point out is that when complex option orders are accepted, it will show in the Open Orders window like other single orders. However, if you cancel any leg of the complex option order, the entire order will be canceled automatically. Here, as you see, I will click on the X next to the order to purchase the call, thereby canceling the entire trade. Option spreads can often be a complicated task, but we hope our complex option order feature will help to make things a little bit easier in your trading. Thank you once again for joining our quick tips video.